Bonjour à tous, français 2, j'espère que vous allez super bien. Aujourd'hui, on va faire un exercice qui va faire des verbes irréguliers. So for today, you are going to learn 4 new verbs. Okay, it's very simple. They are vouloir, devoir, pouvoir, and falloir. So those 4 verbs, devoir means to have to or must, vouloir means to want, pouvoir means to be able to or can, and falloir means to be necessary. So the chart is in the Google Doc that is linked there. That's all. You just look at that chart. They are irregular. So the pattern for pouvoir and vouloir goes je peux, tu peux, il peut. So, and they end in XXT, right? And then voulons, voulez, veulent. Same thing for pouvoir, je peux, tu peux, il peut, XXT. Devoir is a little bit different. It goes je dois, tu dois, il doit, SST. So they're slightly different. But again, that's all in that chart. If you scroll to the second page, there at the bottom, there's an exercise that looks like a paragraph with 9 questions, with 9 blanks. And then the parentheses after the blank, they'll have a verb. So that's what you're going to fill out. All you have to do is write the verb. You don't have to rewrite the whole paragraph. So I want to go over an example. So you might see something like this in parentheses. Ne pas pouvoir. So all that means, right, is that it wants you to use this verb in the present tense. There's no passé composé here. Just use that verb chart exactly as they're written. But this one you have to put in the negative. And I believe the subject is Daniel. So you would say ne peut pas. So there you have conjugated it with Daniel ne peut pas. If it was je, there'd be an X, right? And that's all it wants you to do is take that verb in parentheses and conjugate it. If there happens to be a negative, you just put the negative in there. Ne blank pas, ne veut pas, ne peut pas, ne voulons pas, whatever it might be. One thing to be aware of is the verb falloir, and they talk about this on your book page as well, but I wanted to review it. So falloir means to be necessary. It only uses one subject pronoun to conjugate, which is il. Okay? You only use this subject pronoun with that verb. No other ones. You can't say je, tu, nous, vous, il, elle, plural. This essentially means it. It doesn't even mean he. So, for your present tense, it would be il faut. That's the only form of that verb you can use in here for that paragraph if it comes up. So just be aware of that. Okay. Another thing to be aware of is this subject pronoun. Which means tout le monde, which means everybody. Now, if you were to translate that and see that it means everybody, you might want to use the plural subject, right? Because it's referring to everybody. That is not the case. It is singular, right? So, for example, you would want to say tout le monde. And let's say the verb is vouloir. You would use veut, right? V-E-U-T. So it conjugates like the third person singular, he, she, il, elle, on, but it means it, but it means everybody. It just uses that form. So if you see that in there, which it will appear, you'll know that's what to do. Okay. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to email me. We can also arrange a Google Meet. If you're unclear on the assignment, I can go over things with you. You just have to turn in that assignment at the bottom. It's worth 9 points. It is using those verb conjugations from that chart. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Au revoir et à bientôt.